we all know that I have been working on a website called Focus, and if you don't know, you can check more videos about it on my channel. So Focus is basically a website where you can change the time of how long you want to study, manage your time. You can also change the session, how long you want it to be. You can do custom tasks to get yourself some XP. You can change the website to dark to light mode, and basically it's just really customizable. I'm currently working on the AI feature, but you can change the color, you can do a lot of things in the website. So I'm actually trying to figure out a way on how to make this app, so it's an app for the desktop instead of a website. That would be much more better. Since we're going to be using AI, we're going to ask it step by step on how we can get started and what is all the necessary steps we have to take. I already asked it what I need to do for step 1. It said that I'm going to be using React for AI, TypeScript for programming language, Tauri for which turns the web app into desktop app, Tailwind CSS styling, SQLite for database. We're going to do this later though, and AI implementation will also be later, so let's see what it says now. So it's telling me to first check if these are installed. Open terminal and run this. Okay, we will just copy terminal and paste, and it says node not found. Okay, so after a bit of command running, I only got the numbers in the first two, so I'm going to tell it that I'm on the Intel Mac and the first two commands didn't work, only the git version did. And let's see what it gives me an output for. Now we have to download node.js, so we're going to download node.js. We're going to continue the installation. So continue, I agree, install. And now while it's installing, we're going to wait for it to install. Then we're going to run the commands in the terminal to see if it's working. We don't need to install, so we can just move it to the trash. Cool. And now we're going to close this terminal window, and then we're going to start a new terminal window. So terminal, node, and then we're going to paste it. Okay, that gives me a number. We're going to do this. That also gives me a number. And I am getting the numbers. So now we're going to start with step number 2. And it says to open the terminal and choose where you want to keep your projects. For example, CD documents, and then run that. Okay. Hold on. And I just gave it the place where I want to save it instead of that. So I want to save the files here. Okay, now it's going to give me a new command. And now we will hit enter, and we are in the folder. So we can create the project by copy and pasting this command. So I just ran the bunch of commands that it told me to run, and we have to choose the linter. I asked it what kind of linter we need. We just choose the name of the name of the project, the framework, and the variant. So now we're going to choose the linter. It said choose slint, and we're going to do that. Install with npm and start now. Yes, please. And what this is doing is that it's installing the dependencies. So we're going to tell it it's installing dependencies for the project. So this should now just do that. And it says over here, it says installing dependencies, 42 packages found, run RPM found for details, 0 vulnerabilities, and then starting dev starter, apps Focus, and then white is ready. So So once it finishes, I should see something like this, but I don't have that. So we do have the localhost number. So we will run the localhost number, and it shows me everything. Okay, so that works. And let's go and see. We're going to do the new tab, and we're gonna paste the Tauri, so it's gonna do its thing. Then we're going to copy this. So npx Tauri init. What's the name of my app? Stria Focus Map. Yes. What should the window title be? Stria Focus. Where will the assets, or where are your web assets located? What is the current host of your URL? It's this. So we're gonna just boom, and then we're just gonna copy and paste the URL, and what's the front end, and then we're just gonna do that. So it should after the run I should be able to do this. So let's try. So it's saying error. Why is it saying error? We'll take a screenshot of this, and we will tell why is it showing me this. So we're going to do npm run, and then we're going to do ls. So it says that the app is at 1%. These are all the files that are in there. Do I see the folder? Yes, I do. If no, but okay, I see the folder. So let's see if it works. So that's a good thing. Tauri has been initialized now, and the error missing script usually means that my package.json doesn't have the Tauri script, so let's fix that. So we're gonna do that, and if you're using VS Code, open the project. So open package.json and copy and paste it here. I'm especially looking for something like that. So I'm pretty sure I can find it over here. Tauri. Well, if not, we can just head on over to Visual Studio Code and see what's wrong with it. So we will open a new folder, and we will just open our app. We will open that, and let's head on over to, it said to open package.json. So, and we will just copy this, and we will paste it, and let's see if it, yeah, so it found the problem. And let's add Tauri automatically. So we're going to do this in the terminal. What's my app name? My app name is Stria Focus. Window title app Stria Focus Map. Sure. And then we're gonna change the localhost to that you desire. And it is my first time making an app, so the process is much, I'm not used to Mac. I'm a Windows kind of guy, but let's see. Perfect. That means Tauri's in there. Edit package.json. Replace the script section with this. Save the file. Okay. So script. So let's head on over to this, and we will just bada bing, bada boom. Oh wait, I just copied just say that. So we're gonna let it do its thing. Yep. Now we're gonna just save it. And let's try to run the code that it wants me to run. So we're gonna run this. So it says that it failed. So we will run the error one. So it also failed. So paste the entire error here, don't screenshot just the last line. So we will just do this. I'm gonna just paste the full thing and let's see what it says. So it has run into another problem. So cargo is not installed. Tauri is built on Rust. So check if Rust is installed. So let's try that. So not found. Okay. So let's install Rust. Okay, so we should have just installed Rust in the first place. And we're going to proceed. And it's downloading. So after it finishes, we're going to just start a new terminal. Yeah, we'll just terminate that. It says that there is an error. Unexpected argument version. So why does it say that? Let's ask it. Let's try it. Before we enter that, Rust C version. Unrecognized option version. Okay. So, okay, I think that's what it is. You need to go over here and then do cargo and then the version. Okay, now we see the cargo, and I'm pretty sure that Rust should also work. Yep, Rust also works. Okay. And now let's run this command. Okay, it's fetching the data. Okay, there we go. Now it's downloading a whole bunch of stuff and it's compiling. Should be good for on afterwards. So we're just gonna let it do its thing and see how it goes. And voila, and as we can see, the app is fully functioning. We can see that it is Stria Focus. It is working perfectly fine. And well, the app is yet to implement, but we can actually see that it is working fine, and we can probably edit more later on, so it's okay. And I will see you guys in the next video where I will be implementing stuff step by step into the app and see how it looks later on. So that's it for this time. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.